I'm gonna show you how to start a YouTube automation business or your own faceless YouTube channel with a few simple steps over the next 10 minutes. Over the last 3 years, I've got millions of subscribers and made hundreds of thousands of dollars on YouTube without showing my face, using my voice, or even making my own videos. And I'm sure you've seen channels like this as well, with thousands and millions of subscribers and views, but no person or no face behind the camera. They are rising in popularity very quickly and more creators are talking about them. So if you ever wanted to make money on YouTube, but you don't want to show your face, then this is the perfect time. So let's begin. How the business model works is very simple. All you need to do is upload videos on YouTube without showing your face. Then YouTube will place ads on your videos and will generate money every time a person sees them. YouTube takes a small cut and will pay the money generated from the advertisers to you, the owner of the channel. Essentially, the more people see your videos, the more views you will get, and the more views, the more ads, and the more money you are going to make. Now, there are two terms you need to know at this point. Number one, we have CPM, which stands for cost per mille or cost per thousand, and this is the amount of money that advertisers are paying YouTube for every 1,000 views. Imagine this as the entire pie. And number two, we have RPM, which stands for revenue per mille or revenue per thousand, which is the amount of money that YouTube pays you as the owner of the channel for every 1,000 views. This is your slice of the pie. If you haven't heard of this before, I know that might sound a little bit concerning because it seems like YouTube is taking a pretty substantial piece of the pie, but it's actually not that bad, and here's why. All the earnings that you'll see inside your dashboard are 100% your earnings, so your money. YouTube will take their cut before they display those figures to you, so in reality you never really get to see the entire amount, but only your slice of the pie. For example, whenever you see people showing videos or screenshots with money from their dashboard, know that that is 100% their money. You can see a screenshot right here with one channel that made me over $10,000 last month. That's after YouTube has already taken its cut, so that's 100% my revenue. Now, AdSense revenue is the primary source of income when it comes to a YouTube automation business or a faceless YouTube channel, but there are also two other ways that I really like and I want to cover in this video. Number one, affiliate marketing, and number two, brand deals. Affiliate marketing usually works very well for tutorial type channels like this one, for example. You can go online to marketplaces like ClickBank, Digistore24, Amazon affiliates, and all you need to do is find the services or products that you want to promote. Then you want to get your affiliate link and place that in the description or comments of your videos, and every time a person clicks them and buys the product or the service, you get a commission. It's that simple. Now, brand deals are even a little bit more lucrative. The type of channels that usually make a lot of money from brand deals are documentaries, and I personally like business documentary channels like this one. For brand deals, I recommend making a business email and just placing that in the description of your videos and the about section of your channel. Once you get eyeballs on your channel and your audience will grow, you'll also receive email requests from companies that are interested in promoting their services or products on your channel. You want to make a deal with them where they most likely will pay you a fixed price per video, let's say $500, and in return, they want you to integrate or make a dedicated video about their product or service. If you do a good job, they will not only pay you for one video, but maybe you can even secure a recurring deal that will pay you money month by month. Now that you know how money is being made on the platform and how YouTube automation businesses make money, let's talk about how you can do the same. The first thing you'll need to do is make videos, and here you have two big options. Either you make the videos yourself with the help of different AI tools and softwares out there, but you don't show your face, or you can hire other people to do the videos for you, like freelance content creators on platforms like Fiverr or Upwork.com. Depending on whether you have more time or more money, you will choose one of the two options. For example, right now I only outsource the content creation part of my channels to other people, which allows my channel to make some sort of passive income. But when I first started my journey 3 years ago, I didn't have money to hire other people and I didn't even know how to do so, so I started making videos myself. So if you're also in the beginning stages of your journey, then I recommend that you also start this by yourself so you can test, fail, and learn how to make good quality videos, and you can outsource the content creation part later down the road once your channel starts making some money. That being said, I will show you 7 free AI tools that you can use to start making videos for a YouTube automation business, but before we talk about videos, you will need a niche, and I got you covered. Here's a list of 20 YouTube automation niches that you can choose from, and depending on your interest, you might go with football, basketball, tennis, celebrities, movies and TVs, tech, history. Anything you see on that list can be a successful YouTube automation channel because I've seen them work time and time again. Now, obviously, success with this business model will not come overnight and you'll still have to put in the work, but I've seen those niches perform the test of time, and they worked when I first started 3 years ago, and I see them working in today's day and age with my students as well. Whichever you choose, just make sure to stay away from niches like meditation, compilation, raid sound videos, maybe even motivational videos, because those no longer work as good as they used to. Now let's talk about the main thing, the videos. First thing I usually do, even before starting to work on the video, is find the idea. Normally, I just browse YouTube and search for competitors in my niche, and for the sake of this video, let's say our niche would be tennis, because it's a pretty good and untapped niche right now. I looked through YouTube and I found this channel called Tennis Talk. I quickly checked to see if it's monetized, meaning if it actually makes money, using this Chrome extension called Is YouTube Channel Monetized? Then I immediately saw a pattern. 5 of their 6 most popular videos are using the same framework. Look at this: player name, stunning family, and luxurious lifestyle, and it works tremendously well for them. The way I know that is because they only have 2,000 subscribers and all of those videos have over 100,000 views, which is a pretty good sign for a very good video idea. Normally, I would just go on and model that video, but the problem here is that they've already covered all the big tennis player names, so there's nobody really to make another video, and copying is not really an option. So what we need to do, we need to tweak something. Now, when doing research, I also found this channel called 24 Golf, which has similar videos as you can see, about talking about golf players instead of tennis players. Their most popular video is golfers' hottest wives and girlfriends you never knew about, and since it's pretty similar to the type of tennis videos that perform on the other channel, I would merge those two ideas and create a video maybe called Tennis Players' Hottest Wife and Girlfriends You Never Knew About, or maybe even Tennis Players' Richest Husbands and Boyfriends You Never Knew About. I think both of those would be pretty good ideas, and I might even try them in another video. Now, each YouTube automation video has 4 main components: the script, the voiceover, the edit, and the thumbnail. If you choose to outsource them, then I highly recommend that you do not get one person to do them all, but instead one specialized freelancer for each of the roles. And if you choose to do them yourself, here's how you can do that with the help of AI. For the script, ChatGPT is the perfect place to start. I would start very basic with inputs like write a YouTube video script about tennis players' romantic relationships, where the title of the video is Tennis Players' Hottest Wives and Girlfriends You Never Knew About. Once you have the script draft, you can use different ChatGPT prompts to extend it and tie it together nicely, because the first raw version might not probably be the best version you will generate. And since the video we're talking about, it's mostly about celebrities, I'm sure that if you do a little bit of extra research, meaning you go to newspapers and magazines, you'll find some really good information to help you with your script. Another great tool you can use in the scripting process is called Word Counter. Now, what Word Counter allows you to do is to just copy and paste your script in the tool, and it will give you an estimated speaking time, meaning it will tell you how long it will take your voiceover actor, or you, if you do the voiceover yourself, to read that script and convert it into a video. Usually, you want to aim for 8 to 12 minutes of speaking time, depending how fast or how slow you want the voiceover to be. I speak pretty fast, so I usually go for 12 minutes if I want to have a 10-minute video. And speaking of voiceover, the best AI tool that I found up to date is called 11 Labs. What I really like about this tool is that unlike all the other alternatives which just give you a pre-designed AI voice, this one allows you to clone your own voice or the voice of a friend and then use it infinitely for making your own videos. For example, this is my cloned AI voice. Hey there, I'm Razvan and I'm definitely not an AI. Or am I? And this is my real voice. Pretty cool, right? Now, that's a nice feature I recommend if you want to keep it original and if you want to have an unfair advantage, and even make sure you don't have problems with the YouTube algorithm. But if you want to get it done fast and if you want to get it done cheap, then you can also just use 11 Labs to copy and paste your script, and it will automatically generate a voice for you based on your voice preferences.
Hey there, tennis fans. Welcome back to Golden Racket, where we serve you all the juicy details about your favorite tennis player.
Next, all you need to do is edit the video, and you do that by taking the script and the voiceover and putting them together. Video editing is key when it comes to YouTube automation, and if you've already edited videos before, you might want to use softwares like Adobe Premiere Pro or Final Cut Pro, but if you're a beginner, CapCut is pretty good, and it allows you to get ramped up and learn the basics of editing pretty fast. Speaking of AI softwares, Clipchamp is also beginner-friendly software that allows you to use AI to help edit your videos, and you can use those in combinations with websites like Unsplash or Pexels.com, which allow you to get copyright-free images and footages for your videos. Now, a very important part here that I see a lot of people skip is the background music. Artlist.io is the software that I recommend here, and it's my best option because it has such a huge library and I never had problems using them for this channel and my YouTube automation channels. But it doesn't really matter which software you use, as long as you make sure you have congruent background music on your videos, because not a lot of people do that, so it will set you apart from the competition. Lastly, you need a very good thumbnail to go with the video. You can use this tool called Midjourney that will generate any type of images for you, or you can simply make your own in canva.com. It's by far the best and easiest software to use if you want to edit your thumbnails as a beginner. Now, I'm not a good designer by any means, but you can literally just find some good quality images, drag and drop them in canva.com, and maybe add an arrow or circle, some text, depending on what type of thumbnails you want to create. The key here is to model the quality and the style of thumbnails of your successful competitors. And when it comes to the celebrity niche, it doesn't really matter how good or how bad your editing style when it comes to the thumbnails is, because people care about the celebrities in the thumbnail anyway and not necessarily about the design. To know whether you're doing a good job with your videos or not, there are two metrics that you want to keep in mind. Number one, click-through rate or CTR. This metric is the percentage of people who clicked on your videos once they've seen them on YouTube. For example, if YouTube shows your video to 100 people and 10 of them click on it, you'll have a 10% CTR, which is roughly around where you want to be. Number two, average view duration or AVD. This is the average amount of people that people are watching your videos for. For example, if you have a 10-minute video and people watch 3 to 4 minutes on average, then your average view duration will be 30 to 40%, which is again a pretty good standard. Now listen, most likely you will not be able to hit those metrics with your first video, maybe not even with your second, but the key to success on YouTube, guys, is consistency, not perfection.